What happens if you doze for 22 minutes? It's good that it's an adventure full of mystery, and the mystery isn't somebody going, look, there's a mystery. It's you literally finding out things. And going, oh yeah, now I know this. I can use that information to do other things. One of these days I'll manually land on the sun station. Dare you hide from me? Oh god, That was a fine landing. It was a fine landing. I will not hear otherwise. Are we landed? Are we... Yeah, it's fine. Did we put us... I've seen worse landings. Yeah, it's fine. So, that sand is slowly pouring from one planet to the other. So I can't access anything until it's stopped doing that. Until it's moved enough sand even. That's why I should have probably left a little later. So it's going to fill up that core there. So if we want to go to that place, we can just go through the sand. There's our friend. If we, he's currently playing an instrument. We can hear him on the radio. This chirp. We have other friends. They're somewhere. They're sitting on the planets. If you get them all in a line, they're all playing the same song, but different instruments. Which I've done by flying outside the universe and just putting it in. This is taking a while. And we can see his ship as well, right there. Right, this is the way to Sun Station, but Sun Station is not where I want to go. But it's one of the towers at least. We've read that one already. Oh, the sand isn't low enough. Not sure what my plan was. I've only got 3 minutes worth of oxygen. Maybe this will send me to somewhere with oxygen. I don't think it will. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. I didn't consider that I did not have a... There wasn't a roof. I should have got out of the way of the sand. I'm going to wait 4 minutes. I don't think it works anyway, but I'll try one more time. But this is what I mean. Like, every time you want to try a new idea, you've got to run a small assault course before you can. But there are other things I can do. I don't have that issue when I'm playing with worms. Which I'm doing quite well in that game as well. At least I think I am. I think we still left a little early. Yeah, autopilot, please don't slam me into a planet. Autopilot! Perfect landing. Are we on the equator? We may want to slightly move. I won't lie, I also get kind of slapdash with it. John? I mean, oh, slapdash is What does slapdash mean? It's reckless. Which ends up causing loads of wrecks, strangely enough. Okay, so if I'm standing here, I'm fine. Yeah, so the sand is... I don't know which one's which. This one's safer though. Okay. This puts me on the other planet. What in the heck does this one do? Because the problem is there's a hole in the roof. So when it comes, I will have to be prepared for, like, back thrusting. We have to wait again. Is the sun? Because the solar system is flat. I think it is a kind of an archaic British. Yes, that was rather slapdash of you. Bit of an adventure we went on. I could do the entire rest of the stream talking like this. Rather, quite. Like I'm some sort of colonel. Or colonel's nephew. Gets to go on the adventures, gets to keep the money. Didn't do anything. Damn slapdash of you. It's the sort of thing, Poirot's assistant would say. Captain, Jimby Wimpy. He's not called Jimby Wimpy. Sorry, I forgot. Dash cunning of him. They're all the posh phrases. Ghastly business. If you want to sound like a toff. Bit slapdash. Okay, we've been sailing on this black hole for a while now. Okay, but I think specifically we have to fight against the tide of the, like, that's specifically the thing that's going to make it difficult. Because it's pointing at us when it's pointing at us. What's this? Oh, hang on, where are the... Oh, we're not in the sky. Yeah, I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Okay, so... We're trying to get into a side of special place, and I thought that might warp me there. But I can't stand on the panel, because there's too much sand, unless we wait for the sand to finish. If we wait until the very end, when there's no sand left, then it might be possible, which we've got to be pretty close to. Like, it will be the last possible second then. Also, I have no oxygen. Where is my ship? Okay, that's one of them. It's not the one I want to go to. Where's the twins? No, that's the sun. Which one's this one then? Give these people air. It was my really poor impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, the pillar seems to be still going strong. You've got to sound like a clown. Get to the chopper. Yeah, I could do it when it's not 1 AM. I can do it, well, I can't. I can do it better than I currently am doing. Because we can see the sand is almost empty. That sounds like sand to me. Yes! Ha ha! "15 minutes, 28 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data, probes tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber herb memory statue. 7 minutes to end of cycle transmission. Which one's my there are many faces. One of these is my face. Didn't mean to put that there, but sure, why not light it up? Cool, this is one of the big... I'm really glad I figured this out. I didn't need to have Rambler give me hints. Today we finished the evacuation of Ash Twin here in the space we carved. We will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating the subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep an eye on how we've significantly revolted the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe the Rami's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower back to us to the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giantsdeep with the Cassova, sorry. It's working Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon. Hypothesis, it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis, the cores should have been forged fast if Cassova had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Important point is that we're all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giantsdeep tested the orbital probe cannon today. The Mallow tells me cannon's doing well and the Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, whose love will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Dax finished the memory statues today, and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Yeah, sorry, I've got because the 22 minutes. We have Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and at last it is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power to Ash Twin project. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project here. It is what will happen first. The sun station will receive the order to fire the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy for the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin projects will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after the orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova and send the probe data from this cannon, launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. The words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Supposedly, we redesigned the sun station to generate the power of that magnitude of supernova. Is still our own viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you provide idea, but you'll need to find a way to halt our aging process. They're all skeletons, so they did not. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. The sun's exploding because it's the natural life end of the sun's life. We are halting our research into creating. We found that out at the sun station. Very sad for the goat people. We are halting our research into creating the supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system. We're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge you might be gained there. So again, they're telling us to go to the comet. Ship log has been updated. Big ball, move, big ball. Let's read what this actually does. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is still active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Not sure if that's a good idea then. But fuck it, it's something. Go. What does this say? Artificial gravity control. You know what? I think I might want that on still on. Let's fuck it, let's turn it on. I've changed my mind. I want it back on. Okay, we've got to make sure we read everything, otherwise we'll have to come back here again. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know statues will not prepare until this project succeeds. Otherwise, it's how I'm coming back to life. I imagine experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds, or as a safety measure. Will they? Why is that? Because of reasons. Something wrong with the Ash Twin Project statues and their masks will make us aware. I think I've read this one already. That's why I'm sort of glossing through it. I have good news, Yara. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the project. I love everyone. We're working on that project. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Of course, durability could still be improved in all time. Beautifully clever. Yeah, so they're not saying new information. So it's telling me stuff in case I need to know it. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no, Source should be the last we need for the Ash project. Once we finish the shell seals, to check. Remy and I will check the cracks. The extra set of eyes working here. Delight to help. Actually, project. Okay, I'll grab the core. I've got to grab the core. You know what? I have to turn the gravity off to grab the core. I just realised that. Is it a good idea? It seems like a terrible idea to grab the core, but fuck it. I've removed the warp core. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I sense... I tell you what. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's put it back. ED is removable. But I have no reason to do so yet, so... There you go. You can go. You can go back. But what I would need to do is grab the warp core and teleport it, I'm assuming, to the 6th location. Is my artificial gravity still off? Woohoo! What? Where's my ship? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, that's looking very empty, that planet. I think we might have survived because we were in the core. No, it's about to blow up. Because this is the supernova music. Kind of curious as to what would have happened if I stayed in the core during this time. It's fine. Right, I think I will let everyone go here. We'll look at the computer, though, to see what I've gained. Ash Twin Project. Volatile chamber inside the Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into the protective casing of the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with no masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe trapping module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin Project was designed to use the energy from the supernova triggered by the sun station to send a probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. This sun station did not work, although the Ash Twin Project was theoretically sound. Nomai were unable to power it. There was an advanced warp core inside the protective casing. The center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. So if I want to, yeah, if I left that out, presumably I would have lost the game. So I can end the loop. Don't know if I want to do that. I just realised that this is a big question mark. That's a major mystery. So is there a colour I'm missing? No, that's the red. Surely that's the red. And it's just not been coloured in yet. I don't know. I wasn't expecting... So that was the first big mystery. Well, specifically that one. Was that the first big mystery? I don't know, green was the big mystery. I don't know if they all have big symbols. And I've done orange now. I have barely touched this, but the anglerfish fossil is a thing I can actually do. This is looking for the Nomai, I guess. Shelter Pod 1 is probably somewhere I can actually go. Oh, that's like the planet we're on. Of course there's more to explore there. There's always more to explore there. And presumably the more to explore there is the anglerfish fossil, now that I think about it. And of course there's the quantum moon. Cool. Should I... Interloper. Oh yeah, I still don't know how to get on the interloper. White hole, dark bramble. We've kind of... Bittle hollow. Of course this fucking one. We did Hollow's Lantern. Quantum moon! What if I go like that? Is it still... It is still there, it's not a real quantum moon. Build a shrine on the quantum moon to aid this pilgrimage to its safe location. Shrine must be on the North Pole. Okay, so figuring out the fact to get to there is the solemn shuttle. Always arrive at the South Pole. Do they choose to arrive at the South Pole? There's Timber Hearth, which we might want to look underneath a little bit more. There is Attle Rock. The Ash Twin. Ember Twin. So if you do it like that, it actually sort of tells you the orange ones as well. There's more to explore here. So I guess the obvious things are the more to explores, but like I genuinely have no idea. Shelter site. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. No, because it says there's more in the Hanging City, but surely that is that. Climb down a cliff. Either way. Sorry, that was a very violent way to... I don't know, but I don't want to try... I don't want to find out either. Right, I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having... Damn it, I think I took slightly too long there. I've been having an Outer Wilds adventure. we've done 2 major mysteries. I don't know how many there are, but I feel like that second one was more significant than the first. What was the first one? Oh yeah, I got inside the giant's deep core and found shut. Like the core is clearly the cool place you got to go to, and finding out about this ship was just the bonus information. So I'll be able to at least watch some of the charity stream. I'll probably have to be careful. I know it's going to be sort of spoiler free because Rambler will just go straight to the locations you need to. But either way, thank you for watching. See you next time.